I want you to close your eyes for a moment. Now, consider a period when life dealt you a severe blow and you felt as though you had lost everything. It might have been a long-held desire, a failed relationship, a career you believed was safe, or a health issue that rocked you to your core. You thought about whether you could ever retrieve what you had lost as you stood there in the midst of the ruins of everything you held dear. I want you to know that you're not alone, since I've been there too. I want to tell you a story today, a story of resiliency, optimism, and the conviction that God can make things right again. We are having a heart-to-heart discussion because I can relate to your situation, because I have been in your position. Let's begin by recognizing something important. Life is a mystery, a puzzle that's full of unexpected turns and twists that we can never fully predict. There are times when it feels like you're standing at the edge of a cliff and unsure of which way to go. I've experienced such confused times. Those moments when it looked as though there was no way forward. I recall a day when I was confronted with a loss that felt unstoppable. I experienced a professional setback that made me feel depressed and hopeless. I questioned my judgment, my skills, and my value. Maybe you've had a similar experience, a setback that caused you to question your future and yourself. But I want you to know that there is still a glimmer of hope, even in those moments of uncertainty. You have a flame inside of you that can reignite your dreams. The importance of patience is the first thing I want to discuss with you today. Being patient doesn't mean passively waiting for things to improve. It's important to realize that some things take time. Similar to a lovely garden, it takes time to bloom. The restoration of your life could not take place right now. It's about having faith that, with time, the broken pieces can come together to form something even more beautiful. Have you ever planted a seed and watched it grow into a flourishing plant or tree? It's a reminder that growth often happens beneath the surface where we can't see it. Your dreams and aspirations are like those seeds. They may require time to establish themselves and blossom into something truly wonderful. The setbacks you faced, the losses you've endured, they're not the end of your story. They're simply part of your journey. Let me tell you about the second secret of restoration, which is perseverance. Perseverance is the courage, the determination, the unstoppable spirit within you that refuses to be defeated. When things go rough, it's what keeps you going. It's the story of countless individuals who faced adversity head-on and emerged victorious. I want to share the story of a friend of mine named Sarah. Sarah had a dream of starting her own business. She poured her heart and soul into it. But just when she thought success was within reach, she faced a series of setbacks. A global economic downturn, fierce competition, and personal challenges that seemed impossible to overcome. It felt like the world was working against her. But Sarah refused to give up. She kept learning, adapting, and pushing through the obstacles. And you know what happened? Against all odds, her business not only survived but thrived. It's a testament to the power of perseverance. Now, I want to talk about gratitude. The third secret of restoration. Gratitude is like a magic wand that can transform your perspective on life. It's about counting your blessings, even in the midst of challenges. When you focus on what you have, rather than what you've lost, you open yourself up to receive more. I've had moments in my life when I was so focused on my losses, I couldn't see the blessings right in front of me. It took me a friend's reminder to make me realize that I had so much to be thankful for. The love, support, and countless opportunities. When I started practicing gratitude, my perspective shifted. I began to see opportunities where I once saw roadblocks. Positivity and abundance started flowing into my life. Restoration, my friend, starts with a shift in attitude. Beginning with the knowledge that setbacks are not the end is the first step. They offer chances to develop physically, mentally, and emotionally. When we least expect it, life has a way of surprising us. Now, let's talk about the fourth secret of restoration, which is forgiveness. Forgiveness is a gift you give to yourself. It's about letting go of the past, releasing the pain, and making room for healing. I know forgiveness can be challenging, especially when you've been wronged. But holding on to grudges and bitterness only weighs you down, preventing you from moving forward. I've carried the burden of anger and resentment in my heart before. It felt like carrying a heavy backpack filled with stones. But one day, I made a choice to let go. I forgave, not for the other person's sake, but for my own peace of mind. And in that act of forgiveness, I felt a weight lifted off my shoulders. It was like a floodgate of blessings opened up in my life. My friend, sometimes you need to release the old to make way for the new. Forgiveness is the bridge that allows you to cross from pain to healing. It's not easy, but it's incredibly liberating. Now, let's dive into the fifth secret of restoration, your faith. Faith is the constant belief that God has a plan for you, a plan filled with goodness and abundance. It's the trust that even in the darkest moments, God is working behind the scenes to restore what you've lost. I want you to think of faith as a small but powerful seed planted deep within your heart. It might seem insignificant, but with time, it grows into a mighty tree of hope. It's the anchor that keeps you steady when the storms of life rage around you. Have you ever experienced a situation where things seemed impossible, but somehow, against all odds, everything fell into place? It's like a divine hand, guiding your steps, orchestrating events in your favor. That's the power of faith in action. I want you to know that God has not forgotten you. He sees your struggles, your pain, and your heartache, and He is working tirelessly to restore what you've lost. But, of course, He also wants you to play a part in this restoration process. You see, God often uses people and circumstances to bring about restoration in our lives. It might be a friend who offers a helping hand when you're in need, or a mentor who guides you toward your purpose, or a new opportunity that opens up unexpectedly. These are the instruments through which God works His miracles. So, I encourage you to be open to the signs and opportunities that come your way. Sometimes, the very thing you need to restore what you've lost is right in front of you. It's just waiting for you to take that leap of faith. I want you to remember these secrets of restoration: patience, perseverance, gratitude, forgiveness, and faith. They are the keys that will unlock the doors to a future filled with abundance, joy, and fulfillment. Your journey may be filled with confusion and uncertainty, but remember that every twist and turn is shaping you into the person you were meant to be. As you walk this path of restoration, know that you are not alone. God is with you every step of the way, guiding you toward a brighter tomorrow. Stand tall, my friend, and let your faith be your compass. The restoration you seek is not a distant dream. It's a reality waiting to unfold in your life. Believe in the power of restoration, and most importantly, believe in the love and grace of God. Your best days are yet to come, and the blessings that await you are beyond your wildest imagination. May your heart be filled with hope. May your journey be a testament to the incredible power of God's restoration. Embrace the challenges, for they are the stepping stones to your destiny. And never forget, my dear friend, that God will restore everything you have lost. Thank you for allowing me to share this journey of hope and inspiration with you. May your life be a living testament to the miracles that await those who believe.